here at Forest Field tonight, where your Taft Tigers are taking on the #1 team in the state, the Rainier Columbians. It is senior night here at Forest Field. Recognizing those seniors tonight, number 2, senior wide receiver and safety, Logan McClendon. Number 8, senior quarterback and cornerback, David Ginn. Number 22, senior tippy-toes Ty Fisher, wide receiver and cornerback. Number 23, senior Clay Nelson, wide receiver and defensive end. On the line, you've got number 56, senior Malachi LaFrenz, a tackle and defensive end. Number 63, senior Jace Fosfight, an O-line and defensive end. Number 60, senior Chris Byram, a right guard and defensive tackle. And number 61, Victor Carrasco, a center and defensive tackle. And also honors go out to number 7, senior wide receiver and defensive back Chris Lopez. Chris injured his knee in fall camp, and that's a big loss for the Tigers wide receiving corps. Tigers coached by Jake Tolan in his 3rd year. He is also the offensive coordinator. Damian Huff in his 3rd season as the defensive coordinator. In his 1st year as a strength and conditioning coach, Tracy Taylor. And then Rob Ellis is your analyst in the booth tonight. And that is Joey Tripp. As he runs up the middle, no, it's Howell. And Howell gets a big hole left side. No, it is Joey Tripp, and he's going to not be taken down at the 9. He goes 66 yards for a touchdown for senior quarterback Joey Tripp. And initial give looks like it's Trenton Hall, busts out of the 35, and he's tackled around the 46-yard line. So right off the bat, Trenton Hall picks up 16 yards for the Tigers on a little read option up the middle. Columbian showing a 3-man line. They bring 3, pass left side, Ty, and he didn't have a chance at that on the out route there. In coverage was Devian Godfrey. So a turnover on downs for the Tigers. Got an unbalanced line right. It's a run right with Tripp. And Tripp's trying to get outside. He breaks through the tackle of Hall, spins through another tackle. He's across the 35 into open territory. Joey Tripp's got another touchdown run of 50-plus yards. This one goes 53 yards. But it's the full house from the Tiger 45. It's going to be a run up the middle. And Corbin Howell looks like he's trying to bust through at the 30. Bust finally free at the 25. And he scores another touchdown for the Columbians, 45 yards out. 5 plays, 3 touchdowns for the Columbians. 3rd and 10. David scrambles to his right. He steps up, throws, and this is caught by Fico at the 45. He gets swung around, and he stays on his feet. He's got a first down for Taft. As they say, he's down at the 45. 19-yard gain by Fico Ramos. Ty's going to punt this one as he gets this one off. Line of scrimmage, 49, and it's a good punt. Hits at the 16, and David Ginn's going to stop at the 1-yard line. Do they say touchback or down at the 1? He's down at the 1. You want to talk about a coffin kick right there. That ball is at the 1-foot-yard line. A 48 yards and 2 feet. You couldn't have done a better job on that play. It's going to be a run right side by Joey Tripp, and he's gone at the 25 unless he's caught from behind. He might be. Is that J.J. French trying to chase him down? J.J. French, and he goes through the tackle. Joey Tripp showing off the strength as J.J. got to him around the 40-yard line. But Joey Tripp stays on his feet. He goes 96 yards for the touchdown. David's going to set up left side throw, and this one is long and intercepted. There's a penalty flag in the backfield, but this is probably going to be on the Tigers. Looks like he's finally taken down by Logan Gillio and Connor Bailey. Looked like Preston Setzer. So it's unbalanced line going to the right. It's a run going to the right side by Howell. Howell cuts up at the 20, and he's gone for the 5th touchdown of the quarter. This one goes 25 yards. Corbin Howell, his 2nd touchdown of the game, the shortest. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Rainier Columbians leading your Taft Tigers by a score of 34-0. That's going to be a pull going to the right side, and that ball's on the ground. Who comes up with it? It's down around the 23-yard line. Clay Nelson says Taft football. And Fico Ramos I saw Fico come up with that football. 1st and 10. It's a give as he keeps it right side. No, David breaks through a tackle, and he runs out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Connor Bailey all alone in the field. It's going to be a give inside. Malachi LaFrenz makes a block. David gets outside at the 45. He follows through across the 50 into Rainier territory as he followed right behind Connor Bailey outside. Back-to-back runs from David Ginn. And give to JJ. He picks it up through at the 40. He cuts back to the 35. Breaks through another tackle at the 30. Stays on his feet. Touchdown, JJ French. He goes 48 yards on the touchdown run. His second on the turf as he ate up the yards quickly on that one. Tyrese calls that out on the D-line for Taft with Bash inside. Guards pull to the left as Howell tries to get outside. Fico holds him up, and then a big hit from Gilio. Or was it McClendon? It was McClendon. It's going to be an inside pull going right side. Gets a block. He gets free at the 35, and he's gone. That Stone Ware goes 44 yards on the touchdown run to make it a 40-6 football game. They go trips to the right from the left hash. French in the backfield with David. And David keeps it after the fake to JJ. He goes out left side, and he dives. He jumps. Excuse me. He says, I'm a hip-hop-opotamus. My rhymes are bottomless, and I can jump over you all the way out to the 41-yard line. Beach all alone left side, and it's quarterback keeper again. He points out to McClendon, give me a block, bro. He gets it. He's got a first down across the 50 inside the 43-yard line. David Ginn, another strong rush. He's got the flankers inside. He's trying to go to Ty across the middle. He hits him inside to the 20-yard line. Tigers go under center. David Ginn, quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Tigers! David Ginn from 2 yards out. We see Taft go under center for the first time this season. As that's halftime here. Tigers, they trail the Columbians, but perhaps not by as much as you would have thought. They're only down by 4 scores, 41-12. Aside from the left hash, it's 3rd and 5. Columbians using a 4-man line, and David's going to keep this one himself, and he's got a first down. He's got a whole lot more across the 40. One man to beat. Who's not going to catch? David Ginn. He goes the distance. It's a 60-yard David Ginn touchdown run, and it's now an 18-41 football game as David, we mentioned he and Ty got in a little sprint competition before the start of the third quarter. David showing Hot Wheels on that play. 60 yards for 6. And the run starts going to the left, and he follows his blockers for 6. That's Devian Godfrey, who goes 8 yards. They go trips to the right, and David's going to keep it on the read option, gets a block outside, and he's down to the 30-yard line. And they say he is to the 30-yard line. 10 yards on first down from David Ginn. Since the second quarter, it's been a shootout. This one gets tipped. Ty still makes the catch, makes a move, jukes him out of his shoes, and he's pushed out of bounds just shy of the first down for a 9-yard Ty catch as he put on the brakes and went back to the sideline after making a good hands catch on a deflection. It's a 6-man line, and it's a give up the middle. JJ gets across. He did a good job of absorbing the contact there. Looks like Kevin Borsaw tripped him up, and JJ kept his balance and dove across the 40-yard line. He picks up 2 on 3rd and 1 for Taft for another Tiger first down. Quick throw right side. Fico turns, makes the catch, first down. So on 4th down, Fico Ramos comes up with another big catch for the Taft Tigers, his 21st catch of the season. 5 for the number 1 team in the state. It's going to be a run up the middle, and a good tackle by Logan Gilio. Gilio hunted him down like a shark smelling blood in the water. Tripp will take the snap. He runs left side, follows his blockers, gets a big one on the edge, uses a stiff arm against McClendon, cuts back at the 5, dives across the goal line. Ball comes out. Ball came out, and they say, touchback Tigers. Way to go, Taft, defensively, stripping that football out at the end as they get the touchback call. So no touchdown on the board. This is Taft football now at the 20-yard line. Bailey all alone left side, French in the backfield, and it's going to be quarterback keeper, makes a move. He's trying to look for a block on the outside, cuts back at the 30, and he's going to get 11 yards on first down once again. As motion from Fico right side, David to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble out left, and he's going to drop a shoulder around the 40-yard line, and it's going to come down to the spot here, and the spot looks good, and they say it is good. So David Ginn, call him Hot Wheels earlier tonight on that 60-yard touchdown, and Hot Wheels playing more like monster trucks at the end of that run. After 3 quarters of play, it is Taft 18, Rainier 48. It's going to be a pull with Welch, and he's leading the way for J.J. French, who gets out to the 25-yard line for a Tigers first down. So here's the punt from Ty, standing in his end zone. As this one hits at the 37, it's live, falls on the ground, and Connor Bailey has it. Or what do they say? The official says no. Bailey had it, and then he was down. Taft football. Connor Bailey comes up with the fumble recovery. A heck of a play by that young man. David makes a cut. He's got the first down across the 40. He goes right side across the 30. Can he get a block? 10, 5, touchdown, Hot Wheels, David Ginn. And what did we say, folks? Tigers needed one more touchdown. That's the second most points allowed this year by the Rainier Columbians to your Taft Tigers. They might be the #1 team in the state, but Taft is scoring points tonight on senior night. David Ginn for Taft, knowing that they've got an offense that can put up points, hopefully will bring more kids out. They start with the squib kick. It goes 10 yards, and they pick it up at the 46-yard line. Rainier not expecting it. As the Tigers, they typically go to the line and then spread out. This time they go to the line, they kick the football, and did J.J. recover it? He's holding the football. I think J.J. recovered. Boone says he did. So the Tigers take over now in Rainier territory. Fico comes in motion right side, so Ty and Fico right side. Ball on the left hash with Gilio and French. Give to Gilio. Gets a big block from J.J. Cuts inside to the 34-yard line. Move the chains, Logan Gilio, after getting a block from his counterpart, J.J. French. They fall tonight to the #1 team in the state by a score of 24-48. That does it for the football season for these Taft Tigers.